In this video, I am going to teach you how to introduce yourself during a job interview. So if you've got a job interview coming up for any role or any organization whatsoever, make sure you stay tuned because I will help you to pass it. And just very quickly, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button because I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible to pass their interviews, and I can only do that you are subscribed. And don't forget to hit that like button because that motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get straight into the tutorial and I will teach you how to introduce yourself during a job interview. So within this presentation, I'm going to cover 3 things. First of all, I will give you some essential tips for getting your job interview off to a flying start. I will then tell you the 4 simple things you must include within your job interview introduction, and I will then give you an example scripted interview introduction that you can use at the start of your interview. Essential tip number 1 for getting your interview off to a flying start is to focus on creating a positive first impression. And you can do that by arriving at the interview venue 20 minutes before the interview starts. This shows that you are punctual and you are organized. Now, when you arrive at the interview venue, make sure you read your job interview introduction, which I will give to you in a second, and also reread the job description because by reading these important documents, it gets you relaxed and composed and it makes sure that you are prepared for what's to come during your interview. Essential tip number 2 for getting your interview off to a flying start is to make sure that you dress professionally. How you dress says a lot about your intentions for this job. And if you haven't dressed professionally, what does it say to the interviewer? Well, it tells the interviewer that you don't care and you can't be bothered, and therefore, why should they hire you? So make sure you dress professionally for your interview because it says an awful lot about your intentions for this role. And essential tip number 3 is to make sure that throughout the interview, you have good posture, you smile, and you demonstrate really good manners. This is important. And how can you demonstrate good manners during your interview? Well, right at the very start, when you first meet the interviewer, say this: "Hi, my name is Richard and I'm here today for the interview. Thank you very much." So just by saying that demonstrates really good manners. And don't forget, do not sit down in the interview chair until invited to do so. So once you're sat down in the interview chair, the interviewer is going to say something like, "Welcome to the interview. Can you start off by introducing yourself?" Or they might say, "Tell me about yourself." Now, whenever you introduce yourself during an interview, it's really important that you include the following 4 things. Please make sure you take notes. Number 1, talk about the skills and qualities you have that are a match for the role you are applying for. Number 2, talk about any experience or qualifications you possess that are relevant to the position. Number 3, talk about any significant achievements you have gained in work life or personal life so far. And then finally, number 4, talk about the type of person you are and what you are going to do in the role if they hire you. So you should include those 4 things when introducing yourself during a job interview. And right now, I am going to give you a brilliant job interview introduction script that you can use right at the start of your interview. So when the interviewer says to you, "Introduce yourself," here's a brilliant script that you can use. Here we go. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed for this position today. Now, having studied the job description, I am confident I have the skills, the qualities and the qualifications needed to excel in the role. I am a fast learner, I possess excellent problem-solving capabilities, and I can manage a significant workload. I have an impressive track record of achievement. For example, in my previous role, I was praised by my supervisor for helping the company find ways to increase sales by improving customer service standards. Now, the type of person I am means I will always act as a positive role model for the company and I will make sure I take responsibility for my ongoing professional development. Now, if you hire me in this position, I believe you will quickly see a positive return on your investment. That is a brilliant example of a job interview introduction that you can use right at the start of your interview. So you now know exactly what to say at the start of the interview. When the interviewer says to you, "Introduce yourself," and if you want to. Now, learn how to answer all of the tough interview questions that are going to come your way during your interview. Make sure you click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head through to my website passmyinterview.com and you can download my full set of 21 brilliant answers to tough interview questions. It's a brilliant resource. It comes as a PDF guide, which means you can have it within your inbox within 2 minutes from now. And I promise it will make you the standout candidate during your interview. Finally, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I am on a mission to help as many people as possible to pass their interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please make sure you hit that like button because that motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for passing your interview. Have a brilliant day.